Okay. Okay. Louisiana Tech was the college that growing up I told myself I would never attend because it was too close to home and the campus was way too small. Deciding to attend Louisiana Tech University was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make. It has affected my life for the better because I've made lifelong friends, I've chosen a career path, and I've been on adventures that I could never imagine. The road to Louisiana Tech was a long and winding one, but to say that I'm in love with how it has beautifully affected my life is an understatement. To start, I knew that to get through college, everyone needs a support system. When I was a freshman at Louisiana Tech, I was lucky enough to meet the 4 most supportive and gorgeous women a girl could ever hope for. Although we were all at different walks of life, we were all scared freshmen looking for someone to connect with. 2 of my best friends actually lived down the hall from me in our dorm at Tech. We met at a housing event that was held for incoming freshmen. I remember telling one of my now best friends, Kaylee, that I loved her shirt, and that's when she looked at me and asked me if I wanted to go to Walmart. From that point on, we have been inseparable. It's been 2 years and all 4 of us are still going strong. Without Tech, I would not have had the privilege to meet these amazing specimens I call my best friends. Discovering my best friends seemed like the easy part because deciding what I wanted to do for the rest of my life was difficult to say the least. While attending Tech, I made the decision to become a veterinarian. It was one of the most craziest decisions I've ever made, but I'm so glad I did. Little did I know that Tech has one of the best veterinarian programs in the state. I originally went to Tech majoring in biology with a specialty in marine biology. When I began attending classes, I knew that I wanted to do more with my life than study the cells that are found in marine habitats. I searched for a career that would take me around the world doing what I loved. After this revelation, I began coming in contact with individuals who were part of the veterinarian community. The resident advisor in my dorm was a veterinarian student. It was surprising to me because that information had never come up until the day after I decided to change my major. Then one night, I gave this girl a ride from an event. She just so happened to be the daughter of a committee member who was on the board of veterinarians at Louisiana State University. I felt like both of these occurrences were a sign that I should explore the world of veterinary medicine. I began volunteering in my hometown's animal clinic and immediately fell in love with it. As soon as I could, I changed my major to pre-veterinary animal science. Once I changed my major, I met all of my new professors and knew that this was the major I belonged in. Since changing my major, I've developed my own little animal science community and have fallen deeper and deeper in love with the world of animal medicine. Feeling like you have found your career path is a great feeling, but there is no better feeling than experiencing the joys of adventure while being young and in college. Being involved in multiple organizations and church has allowed me to go on tons of trips and see places I've only dreamed of. One of my first trips was to Denver, Colorado. Being covered in snow for a week was something I had never experienced. Without college, I would have never been able to see that much snow in my life. One of the most memorable trips was a mission trip to Miami, Florida. It was a trip where I learned about who I am and how to be thankful for all that I have. While in Miami, we worked with the homeless community. That was an experience that changed my life. To see how people survive with little to nothing every day really opened my eyes to be grateful for the smallest things in life. Without Tech, I would not have had the opportunity to have such a great, life-changing experience. Another small detail to this is that if you go to college, you should always get involved. I'm involved in several organizations such as the Baptist Collegiate Ministry and of course the Pre-Vet Club. By getting involved, you honestly do make lifelong friends and get to experience things that allow you to get to know who you really are. College is about discovery. You can discover what you do not like and what you do. Getting involved with organizations will help to find your niche. In this speech, I've explored why Tech has affected my life by having made lifelong friends, having chosen a career path, and having been on adventures that I could never imagine. To say that Tech has wonderfully affected my life is an understatement. It is a huge part of who I am today, and I cannot imagine myself going anywhere else.